Hey y'all, I'm showing you my monthly grocery haul for a meal plan that is higher in protein and lower in carbs. This helps me to stay on track in losing weight. So before I get into it, I do want to mention that I do have my groceries delivered once a month, and this is really a part of my overall strategy in terms of managing my schedule so it supports my weight loss. So having my groceries delivered ensures that I eliminate any excuses, that I have the food when I need it, that I also am delegating that responsibility. So the time that I am not in the grocery store for 1 or 2 hours, and for me, it usually takes longer because I'm then going to run some other errands. But with that time, I can utilize that time to walk, to prepare food, just to do other things. So that is really a part of my overall strategy in is getting my groceries delivered when I'm going to get a big haul like I'm going to show you today. So the foundation of my meals is protein. So I have a lot of chicken that I'm going to show you here. I do want to mention that I don't eat beef or pork, so that's why you're going to see a lot of chicken. In addition to the chicken that you see, I will supplement this and get some ground turkey, some lean ground turkey, around 93% lean ground turkey, and that provides some more variety in terms of my protein options. And sometimes I may also have seafood or fish. So let's get into the chicken that I have. So first up, I have some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I have 3 packs of the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And the way that I usually prepare these, or I have been preparing, is I put these in the crock pot for a couple of hours or more, and then after that I shred it. And with that shredded chicken, I can put it on salads. I can make wraps with them. This week I'm gonna make kind of like a soup or a stew. And every time I'm having protein, not every time, for the first meal of the day with protein, I'm generally gonna start out with like a double serving. So if a serving is 4 ounces, I'm generally going to have around 8 ounces so that I can front load my protein so that I can get around 40 to 45 grams in that meal. So second up is I have the bone in skin on chicken thighs, and you can see a trend here. My preference is chicken thighs over chicken breast, although chicken breasts are usually the traditional option for weight loss plans. I'm kind of burnt out on chicken breast, so I'm doing chicken thighs. So for the skin on chicken thighs, bone in, I am going to bake those. I season them really, really well. And then I put them in the oven for about an hour, maybe even more, till the skin has my desired level of crispiness. They're well done and kind of that have a golden brown color. And yes, so that's how I have the chicken thighs, and they have really good flavor that way. I usually pair them with green beans. And moving on, my last chicken option is chicken wings, which I usually have on the weekends. I enjoy a good wing. So again, have the chicken wings on the weekend, and these are whole wings. And then I also have the separated wing parts. And so those are the flats and the drummies. And I bake those as well. If I'm in a rush, I will put them in the air fryer. But my preference is to bake even the chicken wings because I think they have a better flavor that way. But if you're short on time, you can also throw them in the air fryer. So I'm going to move on to my vegetables. So I have a variety of vegetables. I'm going to start with the onions, the zucchini, and peppers. And I'm starting with these together because what I'll probably do this week is make a medley. I'll cut all of this up, saute it, and with that saute, I'll pair it with that shredded chicken. I'll make sure that I have like enough broth in that crock pot to kind of make a soup or a stew. So I'm putting that all together. The weather is getting colder. I think that's going to be really satisfying, and it'll still have the fiber. I'll have the from the vegetables, and then I'll have the protein from the chicken, and I'm using the boneless, skinless chicken thighs for that. Um, Also, I have some cabbage. So usually with the cabbage, I will saute this with, and maybe make the like an egg roll in the bowl preparation. So this is where I would use like the ground turkey. Sometimes I do make coleslaw so that I can have that as a side, or I can do my version of like a Reuben, and I'll do that with that shredded chicken that I told you all about. I will make this coleslaw preparation, have the shredded chicken, put some Swiss cheese, and put that in some type of wrap, and it's pretty delicious that way as well. So that coleslaw is pretty versatile for me. Next up, I do have green beans. I roast these every time. It is a staple. I'm telling you, the baked chicken thighs, skin on, bone in chicken thighs with these green beans is a staple for me. This bag is 4 servings. I'm gonna have a double serving every time, and I could probably have more, but I'll keep it at just like two servings at once. And in the first probably month of the current weight loss journey that I'm on, I would have, and I fast a lot too, but for like my first meal that I would eat, I would have that baked chicken thighs along with those green beans. Also with the vegetables, we have these are cucumbers. And so cucumbers go well in a salad. You can make just a cucumber salad, but I do get lettuce. Again, I'll go to the grocery store. That's how I do supplement the vegetables and some of the other items. So I go to the grocery store generally every week, sometimes bi-weekly. So, and again, I'll get lettuce this week, probably to go with the cucumbers and make a salad. So some of the extras that I have, I'm going to go ahead and show you now. I have cashews. This is one of the staples that I really enjoy, and it's more of a dessert for me. Cashews are, they do have carbs, but I am lower carb. I'm not keto, none of that. So, but this is a good option for me for dessert. I really enjoy that. And I do have regular peanut butter. So most people will opt to get sugar-free peanut butter. I do not. I want to enjoy the peanut butter that I have. And what I usually pair that with is these Power Crunch bars. So I'll have like a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and I'll have this Power Crunch bar. And that is really a very satisfying dessert for me. Especially if I'm gonna have it after a meal, that will keep me full for a really long time. Going to show you another protein option, and I did not get the Power Crunch bars in this in this grocery haul. I got these from Target. That's generally where I get these from. And I'm also going to show you the protein powder that I usually use. I did not get this in this grocery haul, but I do generally order it off of Amazon. So Isopure is my favorite protein option because one, it doesn't upset my stomach. So there are the other protein drinks, especially the ready-to-made drinks, that are very tasty. I am somewhat lactose intolerant, so they don't go well. They, upset my stomach. So this one does not. And I also like it because it is, a little, to me, has a decent nutrient profile. It's lower in calories, doesn't have a whole lot of carbs. So it's just really the protein that you're getting, as well as the other like vitamins and electrolytes that it has. So anyways, this cookies and cream is my favorite. I went on days that I'm going to work, I will generally just put this in a protein shaker along with this PB2. So these two go together for me. I toss in a little bit of cinnamon along with a cup of almond milk, or and maybe a little bit of water with that, and shake it up in a shaker, and that's it. It is the way that I break my fast, pretty much each weekday. On the weekends, I do like to do the anabolic ice cream preparation. That is not my recipe. I watch Will Tennyson on YouTube, and he does the anabolic ice cream. And I believe that he also got it from a fitness expert that he follows. So, in addition to the anabolic ice cream, I will make what I call like a shake out of that. So, and that is almost like a milkshake preparation. And the way that I do that is, I think the anabolic ice cream calls for maybe a half a cup of some type of almond milk or cashew milk or something like that. I use then a whole cup of almond milk, and I will make it not only with this flavor of the cookies and cream flavored Isopure, but I will also make it with the strawberry flavor Isopure, because I use about a half a cup to a cup of berries in that recipe. And that recipe is generally something I have on the weekend, because of the berries, and I want to keep it a little lower in carbs throughout the week. And then on the weekend, I'm a lot more flexible. So a couple other items I got. I keep some pan spray. So that's for sauteing vegetables. Also, when I bake my chicken, I may spray the parchment paper with that. Also, gotta have the flavor. So I'm always using a lot of onion powder and garlic powder. This is the Better Than Bouillon Reduced Sodium Roasted Chicken Base. And I use this for the, when I put the chicken in a crock pot, I'll put a little bit of this in there. Also, when I saute all those vegetables I showed you, the onions, the peppers, the zucchini, I'm gonna use a little bit of that chicken base in there. Just gives it really good flavor. Oh, the last thing I have is this Jello. This is the Zero Jello chocolate fudge for pudding, and this is used in the anabolic ice cream. Again, that is like a weekend treat for me. And if you want a recipe, I encourage you to just YouTube. Several YouTubers have recipes that you can select from. And so I think that is it. So yes, that is my monthly grocery haul that allows me to stay on track, eating higher protein, lower carb. Really has helped me to successfully lose around 30 pounds at this point. And I would say I'm in the middle part of my journey, and it's taken me it took probably 2.5 months, 2.5, 3 months to get where I'm at, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the food that I'm eating and the way that I prepare those foods. So I hope this video, you found some of this information helpful to you. Please, in the comments, share some of your strategies around getting groceries. Do you get groceries delivered? Do you do pickup? And if you don't, maybe that's something that you can consider. So with that, I'll see you in the next one. And make sure that you like and subscribe.